Hey folks, welcome back. This is Mark Devine with Mark's Daily Brief. Hope you're doing well. Hoo-yah. Here we go. So I've been working on a 12-part series about the unbeatable mind operating system, and we're focusing on 4 key concepts across 4 domains. 4 key concepts are your core, understand your core, and I mean just physical core. We went into core in one of the videos. Then expand your commitments or develop commitments to develop your core across these 4 domains, and then expand your competencies, which are disciplines and practices, and then find that you have 20 times potential. And then the 4 domains are the domain of your field of potential, domain of performance, domain of connection, and domain of service. Today's video is on the next C, which is commitment. So we talked about core, curiosity, and now commitment. So commitment is when you finally decide to kill off the old you, right? The old you is the part of you that was either complacent or thought you had it all figured out. So you were in arrogance or elitist attitude or perfectionism. And now suddenly you've gotten curious about a new path forward. You're choosing something different. But what are you going to do now? Where are you going to focus your energy and your effort so that you can grow fast? You can accelerate your growth now that you've sparked this new curiosity for vertical learning. Well, that's when you have to decide what to commit to. So you can look at this kind of an overarching sense of where you're committing with your hair on fire to growth at all, at whatever the cost, I should say. And that means your growth, your training and practices, your evolution becomes the center post of your life. There is nothing more important than mastering yourself in service to others and humanity. And when you feel that fire inside, that's your first commitment. Your first commitment is to self-mastery in service, right? Those go hand in hand. It's not like first commitment and then second commitment. It actually is a joint and combined commitment. They can't be separated, because if you're mastering yourself for yourself, then you'll never find the mastery that you're searching for. But when you master yourself for something higher than yourself in service, that's the Holy Grail. So that's the first commitment. Then my recommendation is you look at these 4 domains. You say, what's the first thing I need to commit to in each of those domains of my core? So when it comes to your witness, we want to, which is the potential domain, this is my recommendation, we want to investigate the stories that we've been telling ourselves. Commit to defining a better story that's going to serve us long-term going forward. When it comes to performing better in the domain of balance, or the core of balance, we want to commit to being more disciplined around certain practices, around eating, sleeping, exercise, movement, stress management. And then when it comes to the domain of connection and being from our core, being authentic, then we want to commit to aligning with other people's perspectives, aligning with universal principles, so that we are actually showing up more whole and grounded and maybe spiritually aligned. And then in the 4th domain, around service, where our core says we need to focus, and then we commit to really understanding our unique offer, like who it is that we really are, what we're to bring to the world. So reflect upon these principles. They're super powerful. How can you do the first commitment, how can you strengthen your first commitment, which is to self-mastery and service, and then commit deeper in every one of those 4 domains of balance, witness, being, and focusing. Journal and see what insights come up, and post your comments below. And share this if you find it valuable. Hoo-yah. See you next time.